Hello and welcome back to the European Tour with Reading FC. In today's episode we face Millwall, managed by Wayne Rooney, currently sitting 22nd in the Championship. They've not got a strong team, we do. And as you can see, I don't know what's happened. We started off bad, or there've not been some good results, but everyone we should beat, we kind of have beaten. And you can see some big results in there, and we will go through all of them. So after that 4-1 defeat to Liverpool, we beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 4-2. Ruiz and Wakeham both with braces. Then we lost 1-0 at Old Trafford to United, not really a big problem. Beat Norwich in the League Cup. Wakeham and Joran van den Berg with a last-minute winner. That was nice. Then we beat Bournemouth, almost the other way around really. They almost complete the comeback. Managed to hold on. Then we got the Medeski expanded. Went away to Chelsea, lost 2-0. Callum Hudson-Odoi still kicking it. 30-year-old. That's not fun. Has he really ever been that great? He's never really been that great until now, honestly. 5 goals, 3 assists in 9. He's pretty much almost his best ever season. So, good for him. Peaking at the right time, I suppose. Then we beat West Ham 6-2, and this was some very, very good results we had. Wakeham with a brace, Van den Berg with a brace, Jabbar and Ruiz. Just a cracking performance. Liverpool 2-0 at Anfield. They had a man sent off, and we capitalised. Jabbar with the goal, and then Joran van den Berg. 7-2 against West Brom. Wakeham got a hat-trick. Ruiz got 1, Parker got 1, Jabbar got 1, and Joran van den Berg got 1. Cracking game. 7-2 at the Hawthorns. Then we beat Stoke 3-2. Again, did it late. Hoyer got sent off, literally with no time left. Very frustrating. 3-1 against Burnley. Wakeham with a brace. Lana Ruiz. Nugent scored a penalty for them. And then we beat Leicester 2-1 at the King Power. Another late goal. Kings of the late goals at the minute, and I'll happily take that. As you can see, Medeski Stadium, capacity of 38,000 now. That's pretty decent. 14,000 more than we currently have. And 24,000 more than pretty much an expected attendance for while we're not doing that well. Obviously, we are doing quite well at the minute. We sit 6th in the Premier League. And yeah, today we play Millwall and Norwich, win these two, and yeah. The name European Tour could be quite realistic. We're not, again, I've never been a big rotator when it comes to teams, and again, not gonna change anything for this one. Against Mill. It's been a long time since I played Millwall on Football Manager, I can tell you that. Might have been with Didcot Town at some point. I genuinely don't know if we ever lined up with them right. And I can't remember any games against them. But, yeah. Looking forward to this one. Don't think we play them in the league swap at all. But, yeah. It should be a pretty comfortable victory to put us into the 5th round of the League Cup, which I believe is the quarter-final. Wakeham. Oh, Wakeham! Great goal. Keeper fast asleep. See what I did there? That was pretty clever wordplay. Subscribe. Yeah, Lee Wakeham just picks up the ball, curls it in. We lead 1-0. Lee Wakeham, a great signing. Last year, I did something where we could, you guys could vote. Oh, Joran van den Berg, yes. Where you guys could vote on your team of the year. He's been really good, by the way. I didn't expect him to be first choice. When we brought him in, I just expected him to be a youngster. But Joran van den Berg is our new Joey van den Berg. Is he his son? Actually, what to see? He isn't. No. But yeah, no, the 19-year-old I think he is. Is he still 19? Yeah. I've done good. Again, made a good signing. I've had so many amazing strikers in 2019, and that we're going to have loads of more series to, find new legends. It's going to be really difficult to pick and choose for a Rouge Team of the Year. There's only one definite addition, I would say. Oh! and that's Jan Up from the Reading career mode. I don't think anyone else is guaranteed a spot. David Gould's been great, Andrea Bruno's been great, Simon Blau has been great. I mean, Lee Wakeham's on his way to being great, as is Vandenberg. Mbappe could be considered as a striker in the Reading career mode. You know, there's lots of them. Francois Collot, Alexei Pivovarov, David Walsh, all from the Railwaymen. So there's lots and lots and lots of things that you've really got to consider. And yeah, it seems crazy because I remember for the Christmas specials I did that didn't get many views because, you know, if you release 4 hours of content on Christmas, how many people are genuinely going to watch the videos? Oh, Lee Wakeham, go! And yeah, no, the channel struggled at that point. 15 goals already, by the way. Are we only in like October, November? Yeah. You know, but the channel's had a bit of a bounce back, I feel. Like, a couple of weeks ago, it had a really good era. It kind of died down a tiny bit now. I mean, that happens. You know, I don't expect like 100 views a video every video, you know. That's quite a bit over the top. However, you know, it is nice to get a good level of support, and I think I have been getting a good level of support recently. Especially considering I don't expect people to watch FIFA and Football Manager career mode videos at this point. Because, you know, it's so last year, quite literally. We're all waiting for PES 20, FIFA 20, FM20. You know, what else? I mean, people want to watch Minecraft right now. They don't want to watch football. As much, in terms of YouTube videos, I don't think. I mean, oh, Vali Jabbar, another goal for the Swede. Yep, the Swede. Yeah, I'm working on a Minecraft thing. For the second channel that I can do with a lot of friends, and it's more than just going to be a YouTube series, hopefully. Because for a lot of people, they don't get much time to... It feels weird because I'm in the position that I'm at because of illness, because of depression, because of just horrible, horrible things happening in my life. And yet I'm in a position where I can say, well, other people aren't quite as lucky to have the life that I do right now. You know, I make YouTube videos and I coach a football team. You know, oh, good goal. Of course it's his first goal of the season. He's a midfielder, it's not the terrible striker who scores his first goal of the season. And it's not to, you know, harm us in any way, but, yeah. Yeah, other people aren't in a position where I am, and it's good to be able to get home and do something fun and relaxed. And I think this could be that, really. And for you guys as well. I've got to think about that, and I've got to think about my audience, that a lot of the time, especially when school's going on, you get home and you go on YouTube and you go, okay, what's there to watch? That's a really good win, by the way. And I think when, as YouTubers, it's sort of our job. I'm going to sim ahead to the Carabao Cup because I'm in good conversation here. Yeah. When it's sort of our responsibility to give you content that you'll enjoy and that you can come home from school from and, you know, just sit down and relax. And I especially know, because it wasn't that long since I was doing school, it's always nice to... And I've got a younger brother starting his trek towards GCSEs. And, you know, you kind of go, okay, well, I want to make content that you can come home and just watch and that be chill and fun. And especially with the FIFA, with the Reading career mode, because I know so many people are Reading fans. People like Reading, people like FIFA, and I hope people like me as well. I mean, I try to be likeable, and, you know, I feel like I'm a more likeable person in real life than across the camera. I'm not like a expert YouTuber at that. We're going to play Bournemouth away. I fancy our chances there. It's just a shame it's the... Oh, I would have taken Colchester, though. Everyone else is Premier League apart from Colchester. Okay, I've had easier runs to a League Cup. When do we play Bournemouth, by the way? Bournemouth, Tottenham? That's an episode. Steve Fletcher Stadium. Hey, that's nice. Yeah, I'll see you back for Norwich. We've started this episode off quite well. Up the ding. Right, so Norwich City should be an interesting game. Obviously Norwich doing very well in the Prem in real life. At the time of recording, I mean, this video comes out before Norwich play their next Premier League game. It comes out maybe the day before. It comes out the Friday, but it will come out before Norwich play their next game. So I can say they're playing well. Better consider playing well, because I took a -4 point hit in fantasy football to bring in Timo Pukki and Anthony Martial. Because, you know, Martial is love, Martial is life. How is he still a midfielder? I don't know, but yeah. Norwich have started off well. Pukki scored a hat-trick against Newcastle. I think they're going to stay up, and they stay up quite comfortably. Maybe even make a push for top half. Unless it all falls apart, which it could. Yes, Lana Ruiz, come on. As I think pretty much everyone could have guessed, Villa have started off the worst of the promoted teams. Doesn't mean they're bad, but a defeat to Bournemouth and a defeat to Tottenham is fine, but the defeat to Bournemouth, you know. I think Sheffield United, they beat Palace, they drew with Bournemouth away, whereas I think Villa was at Villa Park, wasn't it? So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought Sheffield United would be almost a Cardiff of last season. On the subject of Cardiff, I mean, again, Reading do actually play a game in between when I'm recording this and when it comes out, so I'm not going to talk too much about Reading. I'm just chuffed about the result against Cardiff, and I think it's one of the best performances I've seen at the Medeski in a long, long time. It sort of had everything. Especially, you know, from a coaching perspective, you're like, oh yes, that is the like, you could be satisfied with so much, and yet there's still stuff you can work on, and you played that well. It's nice. Sammy Cock. Yeah! Sammy Cock. Sammy Cock. Oi, oi, oi. Sammy Cock. Sammy Cock. Come on. Look at the finish. Again, so underrated, Sammy Cock. How many people can do it at 2 clubs I'm at? Okay. No, 3! Yeah, he was at Michelin, he was at Frankfurt, and now he's at Reading. He's a legend. Yeah. Oh, Ruiz! Oh! Should have been 3. It's a weird point, actually. Is Sammy Cock the biggest legend of this series? I mean, you have the early days at Metaloglobus, where you have Brian Boogers, you have Gonzo, you have, you know, people of that ilk. In Russia, we had our goalkeeper, who I genuinely... Oh, who is he? I think he might be Russia's #1. We'll have a look. Russia. Who's Russia's key player? If I look at the national team and look at position, it's Kamarov, that's the one. Who is still at Michelin. He's actually their he's their #1. And he's still only 24. He came through right the way here, and he's, you know, he stayed at Michelin, fair play. Played him a few times, gave him some game time, didn't really play much after I left, but gradually became the #1. He's turned out alright. And I'm glad, you know, he's been part of this journey with us. You know. Then there wasn't really anyone from Zenit. There was one sheet does Plentev even. I don't even think Plentev was his name, but he was one sheet does Plentev. But yeah, no, I can't remember. There was Pavel Pogromniak too, but in terms of Zenit 2 players, like, no one really sticks out a lot. Oh, don't do this! We've been the better side so far by a long way. Don't you dare. So, you know, I'd say Sammy Cook's the biggest legend of this series. I'm interested to know what you guys think. There are obviously a lot of great players at Bust. Milinkovic-Savic sticks out as just someone who is immense. The subject of that. Does his contract expire at the end of this year? It does, you know. I'm just going to see if he's at all interested in talking to us. Oh, no, not Lee Wakeham. Of all people, not him. I had a very good game today. Crazy to believe. It's been a very dull game, but it looks like we got another victory. Are we going on a European tour? A European tour! A European tour! We're all going on a... Maybe not, but I think we're going to stay up. Kiss of death right there, but... we've got to really fall apart. Like, yeah, it wasn't good enough. I actually agree with Font. I just want to say, is he at all interested? Hey, sell me. He's completed his course. That's nice. Then order. Are you interested? No. He's not. I just. He's 36. Only what? How has he only played 69 times for Serbia? Madness. That is madness. Are there any proper good wonder kids? Oh, he's a proper good wonder kid. Oh, I'd like a Japanese player. This guy's really cheap. He's not very good, but he is very cheap. From this moment onwards, we need to buy upgrades, not downgrades. Yeah, no one. Right! We'll come back for the Spurs and Bournemouth. And I will see you then. I've been Ruse DC17. Please like, subscribe, and cheerio.